Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be sharing with you 5 ways to stay healthy and fit on vacation. Recently we went to Washington DC, and these are the tips that I used, so I figured I'd share them with you now that the holiday season is upon us and more people are going to be traveling. If you hear anything, Rowdy is in here, so yeah. That, and the neighbors are doing something. I don't know what it is, but even with all the windows closed, I can hear the beeping. So, yeah. You're just gonna have to bear through it because I'm not gonna get a quiet moment today. I can already tell. So before I even get started, give this video or hit the red subscribe button down below if you have not done so already. That way you do not miss any of my other videos. I'm currently uploading on Monday and Wednesday. So yeah. Other than that, let's just get started. Okay, my number one tip is probably the most obvious, and that is walk instead of drive, or ride. Now this is dependent on other factors: the weather, where you're at, if you have the ability to walk, because sometimes you just can't. For example, we went to Washington DC. You pretty much can walk everywhere there. We drove one place, and that was because the walk would have been over an hour, and we were not doing that. But, and when I say doesn't have the ability to walk, like for me, I have POTS. Sometimes being upright for too long is not a good idea. But when we went to DC, we pretty much had the ability to sit down, take breaks, rest. I had that ability for me, but of course, you're not going to be able to walk everywhere in certain states. So, yeah, give or take, this one is highly recommended, but does not work everywhere. Number 2 is try and eat healthy. Like, I understand that this is not an option for everyone, and as the holidays are coming closer, you want to splurge, and you want to eat all the rich food and all that, and trust me, I understand that. But even if you treat yourself once a day, that is fine, as long as you try and eat healthy the rest of the day, because your body will thank you later. Like, we went to DC and basically starved ourselves because there wasn't a breakfast at the hotel, and we bought food, but nobody was hungry, it felt like, and everything, like, I was sick the entire time we were there. I could not keep anything down at all. So eating healthy was not going to work for me in DC. But had we had the option, I think it would have worked out a little bit better if we would have been able to eat. But try and eat healthy. Like, this is easier said than done if you go somewhere tropical, because they have the fruit and they have that available to you. But if you're going somewhere and you don't have that option, then, and honestly, trying to eat healthy, like, that could include a salad with your meal, but you could at least try. Okay, number 3 is vitamins and supplements. And for me, my number 1 is vitamin C. If I'm traveling anywhere, I'm upping my vitamin C, whether we're driving or whatever. Because we don't fly. We drive everywhere. We just don't fly. Yeah, vitamin C. And for me, my vitamin C is included in one of my other vitamins, so I don't actually have to take a separate one. But if you're not already on some kind of vitamin C, I highly recommend it for when you're traveling. And my second one that is a must is a probiotic. Like, I take a probiotic anyway, but if you don't, I highly recommend that you get on one, because especially when you're traveling, you need it, and it helps a whole lot. Number 4 is stay hydrated. Another mistake when we went to DC and was that we didn't stay hydrated. And even for me, I made sure that I did my Normalight in my water bottle every day. But other than that, I was not chugging water like I do at home. I was probably getting less than half of what I typically get in a day. So, yeah, we were dehydrated by every means of the word. But stay hydrated when you're traveling. It works wonders. And basically, a lot of these tips are the tips I tried to follow when we traveled, and that we just couldn't because of the circumstances we were in and the situations we were given. Number 5 is bring your own food and your own snacks. Now, this is not something you have to do, but this is something we did because we knew that we were not going to be able to afford the food at the hotel, and I'm glad we did because it did allow us to have some kind of food to eat, even though we barely ate. And of course, depending on where you're traveling, you don't have to bring your own food and snacks. Depending on how you're traveling, you're probably not allowed. But if you road trip, you can bring your own. And sometimes it's just nice to have something that you know that you like and that you're gonna actually want to eat. Because you never know. Trust me, a bag of Doritos saved my ass. The second to last day we were in DC because that I could actually eat it. And it actually allowed me to get something in my system, even though I was sick pretty much the entire time we were there. So those are my 5 tips to stay fit and healthy on vacation. Other than that, if you have not done so already, hit the red subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.